Hey team, Callie here. Today we are talking about the new Planar Orbments set, the Balan Amusement Park, Banan. It's the Balan Wonderworld set, okay? Big fan of Balan here. That's what it is. And the Lushaka's Waterscape. I actually said that right. Nice job. So we're going to be talking about which characters I think would be best to use these that exist in the game right now. And talk about some maybe future speculation of what type of character might use this in the future. So, if you like videos like this, let me know. In the comments, hit the like button, all that YouTube jargon. So, let's get started. First one, the Balan Set. What's it do? Increase wearer's crit damage by 16%. Okay, it's alright. But when a target summoned by the wearer is on the field, like Lightning Lord or Numby, crit damage additionally increases by 32%, so 48% crit damage. Now, is that better than Salsado? Probably. Don't know the exact math, but this is probably a genuine buff. Is it better than Duran for Topaz? I don't know. But let's go see who might use this. So for the first one, obviously Genuine, and obviously Topaz, right? These two, we know, can use this light cone thing. Not a light cone. It's Orbments. We know they can use it. Now the question is it going to be better than Duran for Topaz, right? Because Topaz already has a good set in Duran. You know what Duran does, right? So when you use follow-up attacks 5 times, okay, you do 25% follow-up attack damage and 25% crit damage. Now I think that that's probably better for Topaz because it increases crit and non-crit damage for follow-ups, and all her damage is follow-up. So I think overall the other set, the Duran set, is better for her. But for Genuine, this is probably the best. So definitely something you can look at if you are a Genuine fan like I am. Even though I use Acheron now and he's sitting on the bench, we appreciate him for his service. Now the Waterscape set. Now this one, this one's hard. I thought a lot about this one. I did. I really did. And it just, I don't know who could use this. Because let's think about this, right? Fleet of Ageless, right? For healers. All your healer characters that scale off HP. So we got Woho, Lynx, Bilo, and Natasha, right? Those are our 4. They're going to want that. 12% HP, and 8% attack to all allies. That's probably the one they're going to want. Now, as an alternative, you could use Broken Keel on them, which gives crit damage to the team. I just don't know if the loss of HP and loss of team-wide buff would make it to where that set is better. Now, for Luocha, maybe. Could be good for him. Broken Keel would also be really good, though. Getting that crit damage for the team. Penacony, like, they both get 5% energy regen, right? So does Sprightly Von Whack. Like, it's better than Sprightly Von Whack. I think everyone's gonna agree it's better than Sprightly Von Whack. But it's 12% attack for one character, 5% ER. Like, if you're using an ER rope, the only character realistically I could see using this to its fullest extent is Robin. Robin, maybe Ranmei. So they are probably the 2 that are going to benefit the most from this. Robin, because she wants her ultimate up constantly. She absolutely has to have her ultimate up all the time. So if you're not using a physical character in your team, the Penacony's not going to do anything. It's probably Von Whack. It's not as good. So for Robin, I would say this has a good chance of being her best light cone when you don't have a physical DPS in your party. Okay, besides her. Now for Ron May, she doesn't need as much energy regen. I mean, it's nice to have for her. I am a big fan of Broken Keel on her. You can also use Sprelly Vomwhack. But this with her would be good if you're using like a dot character, dot or break, or somebody that doesn't like crit damage. A Broken Keel, I'm just a big fan of Broken Keel because it gives 10% crit damage to the entire team, and that scales a lot better than just some attack. But these two, I would say, is probably your best bet for that. Probably less so Ron May. Like, it's more important for Robin to get her ER up. Healers, though, like Gallagher and Linksha, they're gonna want the Calpagni set, the one that gives speed and break on fire. Right? That's what they're gonna want. They're gonna want that. But it's a good, like, second option, I guess. I don't know. Outside of these two, I don't know who's gonna use it. I mean, maybe what's her face? Tingyun. Maybe she could make use of it? Because she would want the energy to, like, battery her team back up. I could see this being really good for her. And so if you're still using Tingyun and you're doing a hyper carry, this could be good. So she's giving them energy more. Obviously doesn't work with Fei Xiao to give energy. Like Fei Xiao and Acheron, they don't work with Tingyun at all. So that's kind of my thoughts on this. I wouldn't use it on really the healers. Like, they would care much more about that extra HP for the healing. Or Broken Keel. I think I actually used the break set on Gallagher. But I think I used the HP one otherwise, so it's kind of hard to justify. Obviously, wouldn't use it on any. Maybe for maybe Adventuring. Maybe these three. Potentially. Like, I can't guarantee that these three are going to be, like, top tier for this. I personally am a bigger fan of effect res on these characters. Especially Adventuring. More effect res is good. I use Broken Keel on pretty much everybody except for HP-based healers on my teams. So like Ron May has Broken Keel, he has Broken Keel, Sparkle has Broken Keel, but I'm not really much of a not much of a Tingyun user. So anyway, you consider this. It's not going to be a huge upgrade. If you're doing Hyper Carry, it's probably going to be good for Tingyun. Because she can get her energy back faster. And she's buffing one person. If you're doing Hyper Carry, probably a good bet here. Robin, if you're only buffing one person, but usually she's buffing multiple, I just... Frankly, I wouldn't waste resources on farming this. I would just skip. The extra 5% ER over like a 5-cycle battle is going to make such a small difference. But for Robin, you definitely want some kind of 5% ER if you can. It's probably a good option for her. Now, this top one, I think that we're going to start seeing some summon meta. They built this for this reason. It's not just going to be these two characters. And Linksha obviously doesn't want it. But there will be a character, right, that does want this. There will. It's coming. Don't you worry. It's going to happen. Probably going to be a whole bunch of characters that bring in summons. So I'm excited to see that. New gameplay style. Probably in 3.0. It's not a leak or anything. It's just theorizing based on the item. I have no idea. It's just, it makes sense. Why would they make this for 1.0 characters? Why? They're gonna make new characters. That's what they're gonna do. So, that is my thoughts on this. I would highly recommend just skipping these for now, coming back to them later, unless you use Robin. Then this is probably a good bet for Robin. Maybe Tingyun, but you probably already have something decent. I would just skip it. Save your resources. Save your Trellis power. Anyway, that's it for me for now. If you all like this kind of content, let me know down in the comments below. The secret word of today's video, for those of you that made it this far, is carrot. It's a little orange vegetable. So if you made it all the way here, carrot. Carrot's the word. If you type it down there, I'll know you made it this far. So, if you like videos like this, hopefully we'll be making more of them. We will get back to you on light cones as well. That should also be out about the same time. You might have already watched it. I don't know. I can't see in your house. I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, thanks friend. See you next time.